What is up and welcome back. So today is leg day, as you can see with the leg day attire on, the old baggy pants. So I've been finishing up some new client starter plans, people getting on it for January, people getting in the mix, people wanting to make a change for the positive. So anyone you see in the gym in January who you don't normally see there, anyone you see in the gym who's looking a bit lost, who's looking a bit like they don't know what they're doing, don't be a cunt. Don't be looking, don't be judging. At the end of the day, that was you once and you didn't know what you were doing in the gym on time. So everybody starts somewhere. Make sure you do make everyone feel welcome when they come to the gym in January. And if they need a hand with anything, give them a hand. If they're looking a bit lost, ask them if they need a bit help. Ask them if they need a bit help. And yeah, just be nice in general to all you regulars. Because that's one of the reasons a lot of people don't actually stay on, is because they feel out of place, they feel like they're being judged, and it just doesn't feel like a place they want to be. So do try and make them feel welcome. And what I said in the last video as well is I was going to run through how I got into this whole bodybuilding lifestyle and from a kid up. So I'll be running through that in between sets and having a bit crack about what I've done as a kid, what goes into bodybuilding, why I love it so much. And hopefully it'll help some people get into the bodybuilding style lifestyle. You don't need to compete, you don't need to get on stage, but that sort of fitness, gym, routine, eating well, feeling good about yourself is all part of it. And anyone who says that they want to get in shape to look good and feel good is completely fine. I don't get this thing about like, oh, if you want to get in shape to look good, then you're vain, blah. Mate, fuck off. Like, people buy a nice car because they want to look good driving it. People buy nice clothes because they want to look good wearing it. Like, you're allowed to get in shape because you want a good body, you want an attractive body. That's allowed in this modern day of fairy cakes and fucking bullshit. It's allowed. You're allowed to get in shape because you want to have fucking rock hard abs, some big pecs. Or if you're you're allowed to want to get in shape because you want a big old booty filling those jeans out. It's not against the fucking law yet, but run over. So let's hit the gym. We are warmed up and ready to go. Just done. Feet are set there, ready for the top set straight in. No fucking about, stretched off. I'm feeling good. So 160 on this prime adductor. We've got 11 reps to beat. Rep range of 10 to 14, so still working up that rep range. But I'm just fucking in on it here. We just need to go for it. Feeling well. No! Whew. Breaking news. Ethan lost count. Classic. Was that 11 or 12? Pretty sure. But, oh, that hit the spot. Now, last time we backed off at 150 to get back in a 10 to 14. But I didn't get anywhere near, I think I got like 8. So I'm going to be dropping down to 140. Try and get the second set in that rep range still. Oh, but the story. So, when I was young, when I was a youth, I boxed for England, competed for England in the Tri-Nations, got the national finals, an amateur, won the Tyne Tees and Wee, which is like my region, like 3 times, so pretty good boxer. But there was just something not there for us. There was just something not there that I was like absolutely in love with the sport. My dad boxed and he got us into it. And as much as I was good at it, as I said, I just didn't love it. I just didn't love the sport. So when I was around 16, I stopped boxing. As you probably know, my brother kept boxing. He went to the Olympics and he's now professional, doing very well. On the verge of fighting for a world title soon. You know that. And yeah, I dropped out of it, and my dad was always in the mindset of I'm going to be keeping active, doing something. So he got me into lifting weights, and I just fell in love with it. I fell in love with lifting weights. It was like, I don't know, something clicked where it was me versus me, nothing else mattered. And when I was lifting the weights, it was just like the whole world shut out. And it was like any problem that I had at the time or still currently just doesn't exist when I'm in that set. And it's just a fantastic place to be. I think when people say you live in the past, you live in the future, you live in the now. When I'm lifting weights, it's just the now. That's all that matters. The set, that's all that matters. There's nothing else going on in my head. And it's a fucking beautiful place to be. Especially in this modern world of everything happening all at once. And there's been a lot, so I love it. So that's how I got into it. But we continue the story after this set. Yeah, back to story time. So story time. I started the gym just to sort of be doing something active. As I said, just fell in love with it, and then I started really training, like any young lad really does. Get in shape, to go on holiday, to look good, full birds, whatever those young reasons are. I just kept doing it all wrong. I started the gym, I was lifting wrong, but I was seeing gains because I was a newbie. I was eating wrong, but I was getting shredded because I was eating probably no calories, cutting carbs out, doing everything wrong. I'd done that for years, really done for years, and I thought I was doing it right. And then I started looking at this stuff a bit more serious. Started looking at how bodybuilders do it, looking into it online, this, that and the other, realising that carbs weren't the devil, I needed them. So my diet started to get a bit better. The training techniques started to get a bit better. But I trained at home for like 7, 8 years before I even entered a public gym. At home, I just literally had barbell, bench, dumbbells, a multi-gym, and a cross trainer. And I trained with my dad. And they used to push us, used to push him. And yeah, just literally getting in shape to go on holiday, get the shirt off by the pool and all that sort of stuff. And I enjoyed it, just loved it. But we've got hamstring curls now. And we've got a fucking number to beat. 110 for 8 to beat. Come on. Oh, ha ha ha. Mission accomplished. 110 for 10, boys. 110 for 10. Smashed it. So it's either been a pussy last time or I've gotten considerably stronger in a week. So probably is the first one. But we're in a pussy this week. So we've got 2 sets in here. Then we'll hit the glute drives. But all is good. Starting the session off with some good new lifts. Some good new I'm just going to call them PBs. They're not my PBs, I'm going to call them PBs because it's in this run. It's at this weight. It's in this block of training, so fuck it. PBs. So week 2 off to a good one. We'll get another set done there. We'll hit the glute drives. And then the next part of story time. 2 progressions there on hamstring curls, both sets up. So very happy with that. Now from memory, last time on this I got 5, that is correct. But from memory, on this, on that 5th rep, it was a very, very nip and tuck, like touch and go rep. So to progress on this today is going to be very hard work. Not that I'm not going to go for it, I am going to go for it, but just something to keep in mind for yourselves as well. Progressing on something like a leg extension or a hamstring curl or a sort of accessory movement for that matter isn't going to be the same as progressing on your compound movements. You're not going to progress in the same way. So if you're doing like 8 to 12 reps with, say, a 90 pound, 110 pound, something like that, progressing that 90 pound, 110 pound up a rep isn't going to take as much effort, energy and progress to get that extra rep as it is on something like this, a big movement, 200 kilo on the bar. So getting that 5 reps, where 5 reps is like a life and death rep, to that 6th rep could take maybe more than 1 session. But with that being said, we're going in here to get the 6, simple as that. And then if I've got any life left in us after, we'll go on to the next stage of the journey to now, I'll say it, because I was going to say the journey to bodybuilding stage, which has obviously happened, but we'll take it past that to what I'm currently doing. Fuck me. It's bringing back memories to the last time we've done this. Just full lower body nervous system, just on fucking fire here. Like, it's just tinging everywhere. But as I said, that would have been fucking shit hot if I could have got another rep. But it wouldn't be. So we'll drop this off and go for set 2. But I'm just recovering from that set. So yeah, I was literally just eating wrong, getting in shape to eat like chicken and broccoli, and that's it. Like, I had chicken and broccoli for like dinner and tea, or lunch and dinner, depending on where you're from in the UK. Breakfast, I was having just scrambled eggs, that's all I was having for breakfast, and then chicken and broccoli, and this is for like 8-12 weeks straight to get in shape, to go to Ibiza. It was mental thinking about it. We cleaned all that up, got into some protein eating habits, introduced carbohydrates into my diet while I was cutting. Looked better than I ever had. And one of the things that I always found when I was cutting out carbs completely is when I went on holiday, I acted like an idiot, drinking, eating pizza, just basically doing what I wanted. And I always used to suffer with water retention, and that'll have been partly just because of the complete imbalance in salt and carbohydrates in my body, going from nothing, I didn't used to salt anything, I didn't used to eat carbs, to introducing everything all at once. Alcohol, carbohydrates, salt in big quantities, and I just used to blow up like a balloon, lose my physique completely by like day 2, and I ended up on water tablets that I bought out of a pharmacy in Spain to try and get rid of it. And I got rid of it quick, but then I got home and read that if you take it for more than like 7 days, it can have serious negative effects. So I was just being an idiot, young, dumb, stupid, naive. It is what it is. As I got older, left the party scene a bit, and really wanted to take training a bit more serious. And then I found out about natural bodybuilding, which I didn't even know was a thing. Didn't even know you'd bodybuild competitive naturally. I thought it was all enhanced. So started looking into it and decided to take the plunge after a few years of toying with it, basically because I thought I was going to be judged if I'd done it. I thought people would look at us and say, oh, this, that and the other, who do you think he is? You're not a bodybuilder, blah, blah, blah. And then I just went, you know, I don't give a fuck what people think. Done it, and I didn't get any of that. I actually didn't get any of that at all. Locked in, and I was in Vegas after a bender, and I felt like I was on death's door. And then I just decided I'm competing. Got home, that was in September. Got with my coach, old coach Kif, and done a year bulk and cut. Up on stage the following September, and we know what happened from there. We'll get the second set done. So every hack squat is taken, every single one. So behind you is the pendulum squat, which I haven't touched in a very long time. This is going to be interesting. But yeah, I was sitting on the edge of my bed on the last night in Vegas. I was absolutely fucked. I was at a lad's holiday. And I remember thinking to myself, do you know what it is? I'm done with this. I'm done with it. I feel like a shell, an empty shell of myself. I didn't feel right at all. And it got to the point where I felt like I was forcing myself to actually go and party. Now, the enjoyment wasn't there, it was just what everyone else was doing, so that's what I do. Because I grew up on the party scene, worked in nightclubs and done all that. And it got to the point where it was just like not fun anymore, you know? Like, enjoyment was just gone out of it, and felt like it was, well, if you're gonna do this party, I'm gonna do it, and if you're gonna session for that long, I'm gonna keep up with you. And it got more of like that sort of crack than actually enjoying being at those events. So it was like literally in Caesar's Palace, on the edge of a king bed in my fucking room. I set myself done. So I had an early night, got packed, and as soon as I got home, started making plans on getting to stage. I knew that's all I wanted to do. I wanted to take bodybuilding serious and see what I get out of it. And at the ripe age of, I think I was 27 at the time, I knew I was getting a bit older than the normal starting in bodybuilding, but I didn't really give a fuck. I knew what I was capable of when I wasn't doing it properly, so I knew what I could get out of it if I stepped it up, and that's what I did. But the bulk was fun. I'd never done a proper bulk before, and the cut was fun. And I can see right now, if you are thinking about bodybuilding, the actual prep itself is probably one of the hardest physically and mentally demanding things you'll do, but the most rewarding when you get up there. I didn't expect it to feel as good as it did when I walked out on stage and I was like presenting all of the hard work I'd done I think it would be a similar feeling to a sculptor or an artist unveiling their painting or sculpture. It's like, look, this is what I've been working on this long for, and it felt fucking good. So, done the regionals, placed 5th, got an invite to the finals, got my golden ticket in the BNBF finals, which is one of the best natural bodybuilding federations in Britain. And then went to the finals, but more on that after this set. Zero expectations for anything on here. We're just going to go until we can't. This is getting introduced in the next training block after the 12 weeks block. This is coming in. That felt nice. We can run this up. So realistically, right now, even though I'm doing the same exercise I did last week, it's in a completely different exercise pattern now because we took out the Smith squats for the pendulum squats. So I can't, in all good faith, track this as PBs if we get them. So, because I don't know what that's came off the bat of, whether that is because I haven't done the Smith squats and the pendulum squats didn't fatigue as much, or whatever. So we're just going to hit the same weight, go for it, and just see what happens. If we get PBs, they're not counting. If we don't, they're not counting. But I'll tell you what will count. Going to failure, that's going to count. Yeah, buddy. Lightweight. Ain't nothing but a peanut. You know what? It's just like a leg gasm. It's all down. Look at that. Oh, claws. I can't even. Fuck me. Oh, that was interesting. I was pulling in so hard on the handles. I got claws. Jeez, they didn't want to move. That was actually a bit frightening. I'm gonna lie, that was a bit frightening. I actually got scared for a moment, but they were thrash. Got another set on here. We're gonna hit it again like that. But back to the story, I think. Where was I? Prep being extremely rewarding, I think. when you walk out on that stage and the lights are on you and you're doing your thing, I felt at home. I did. And then we actually quit between the regionals and the finals because my mate was getting married in Greece and I was going to the wedding and I was all fucked in the head and I was like, I can't do this, I can't compete in the finals, I'm going to the wedding, I can't put 100% in, blah, blah, blah. And then that was literally on the night of the regionals. Woke up the next morning, I seen the golden invitation, I was like, you're just full of excuses being a little bitch. So literally within like 8 hours of sleep, didn't sleep a wink that night, I think I was just full of adrenaline and sugar. I then decided, you know what it is, it's happening, go to the finals. So I went to Greece for the wedding, stuck on plan throughout that, which was mental. So everyone else was on the drink party and I was literally going to the shop, buying food to prep with and going to the buffet with scales, asking for, is there any chicken that hasn't been touched? Can I just, like, before you season it, can I have it? It was just a bit mental. And then obviously training in the hotel gym, cardio, and it was like just a crazy holiday. But I really enjoyed the holiday. Besides that, the wedding was sick, honestly unreal, and I did eat the wedding dinner if you're asking, and I had a beer for me mate when he got married. I said I'm gonna have one for you, so I had a beer and I was just on track the rest of it. Got back 2 or 3 weeks with the easiest weeks of prep up to the final, even though I was the leanest. It was a bit mental. I think the holiday probably just relaxed my mind a lot, and then got on stage and competed again. And I think there's a bug in us saying I want to do it again. Right now there's no current plans, but there's a bug in us saying I want to do it again. Right now it's just proving to everyone you can get in shape, still live life, being to Paris, out in London, partying in London, partying to Paris, road trips here, there and everywhere, eating out restaurants, and I'll still maintain some 10% body fat. You just have to be able to control what you can control and enjoy what you should be enjoying, and not just go over the top of it all. But yeah, we will talk a bit more after this set. You know, I think we're just going to fucking start this calf press. So we're going to toss a pin on the bottom. Yep. 5 to 8 reps for set 1, and then 8 to 12, so we'll just start the gun. Back it. So that's going to be a problem. Take this down a bit actually. Yeah, stuck, so I'm getting 10. I think I could have pushed a bit harder on that, but I'm going to be completely honest. For some reason, my face feels mentally hot. Like, I don't know why, I feel like it's just been stung by bees. So I don't want to be like bursting my head. I know what you're thinking, that's stupid. But I genuinely feel like it's high blood pressure in my face or something, so I'm gonna not. What's the word I'm looking for? Not make it any worse. There's an assortment of words that means the word that I was looking for, but I can't think. Aggravate it, I think is the word. I don't want to aggravate that by overly tensing my fucking neck and face. So next up is triceps. We'll finish the arm workout, we'll jump in the car and we'll finish the story. Tricep overhead extensions. Little tip for you when you do this, don't have the actual attachment at the bottom, have it somewhere around your lower back, so you can see that's around line with my lower back. because it means that you're not going to be bending over backwards trying to do the crab, picking the rope up, putting the rope down, or dropping it from a height. It's going to be there ready for you to pick up, and when you finish, you just take a half step backwards. And the weight large touch down, so you don't need to worry about dropping that weight or turning into a gymnast to actually put it down. So, little tip for you there. But let's get this set done. Aiming for 6 to 10. Good reps. That's the thing about tricep overextensions. When you're going deep into that hole every rep, when you get near failure, you go into that hole, and the hole just fucking takes you. You ain't getting back out. You're stuck there. Good set though, within the rep range, feeling that tricep pump 100%. Just 2 more sets in here, then we'll turn it into rope push downs. And then we'll finish off the story about where I am right now. Quit my job as an engineer and becoming a full-time online coach, and maybe one day YouTuber, proper YouTuber, if we get enough subs. So hit that sub, like, comment, share with your friends, say, oh mate, I've just found this guy, it's fucking class, like, you should watch him on YouTube, and send him my link, you know, do that. Fuck it, since we're training arms now, last set, might as well get the pump cover off. Young LA sponsor, come at us, let's have it. But last set of tricep row push downs, then we're gonna fucking send ourselves home. Because tonight, I'm kind of having breakfast for dinner tonight. I'm not for that, breakfast for dinner. Turkey and egg in a bun with some chips. So, look forward to it. Let's get a set done. So it's all about. Let's see if we've got any action going on here. Fuck me, what the fuck? This is me terrible arm, you can't see shit. That's wrapped up. Legs and arms. Legs and triceps even. Walloped. We'll finish this story in the car. Obviously did not finish that story in the car like I said I was going to, so that was a fucking lie. However, I did mean well. I didn't mean to lie. But got in the car and do you know what it is? I just wanted to get home. I just wanted to get home for a shower and some scran. However, we're going to finish it now. So, I was seeing how I just quit my job as an engineer to go full-time coaching online,
And honestly, it was one of the scariest and most exciting all at the same time things that I could have done, because obviously I was packing in a very well-paid job to go and pursue my business in the thing I love, which is health, fitness, and bodybuilding. And I now work primarily with sort of like I call lifestyle physique development, so helping people develop the physique that they want through generating a plan that they can work around their lifestyle. Because I know everybody's busy with work. I've been there, obviously competed as a bodybuilder while working a full-time job and coaching at the same time on the side. But I know how hard it is, and I know how difficult it is to try and plan everything around it. So being able to put out those plans and nutrition plans and get people in the shape that they want to be in while not feeling overwhelmed and frustrated and feel like you're going in circles. And one of the big things that I find with people is when they're going to the gym, when they're trying to diet down, when they're trying to lose fat, there's always that little question, the little voice in the back of your head saying like, is what I'm doing the right thing to do? Or can I be doing it much better? Am I doing it completely wrong? And I've fucking been there, and it's hard because there could be a couple of weeks where you don't see progress, and it just slaps you in the face where you think, and John is, I don't even know what I'm doing. It's all wrong. I'm fucking packing it in. And having a clear leader plan there for you, and someone to keep you accountable, and someone to take that emotion out of it and just be able to say, do this, this, and this, you'll get these results, and those results come in, is just fantastic. And I love doing that for people. I love seeing the responses and the changes I get from those people, both men and women. And we just see fantastic results, we really do. And I'll see if I can pop something on the screen. I don't know what the editing is like to get photos on the screen, but if we can, I'll be shooting some results up on the screen because they are fantastic. The graft that people put in, the dedication and consistency and changing lifestyles and feeling healthier and feeling more confident, stronger, fitter, and just better all around, and the payoff it has to your everyday life, it's just amazing. Yeah, I moved to Surrey for like 3 months. It just didn't work out. I didn't feel at home in the south. So I moved back up north, and now I am back up in my hometown. So I'm feeling much better now, feeling much more in routine, feeling much more at home again and happy again. And that's where we currently are, full-time online coaching. I'm going to be starting to take some in-person clients in the new year, just to be able to get on the gym floor, work with people in person, understand what people are struggling with in person, and it'll just fathom me out better as a coach as well. I'm always looking to improve my services, and I think that is definitely one way to do it. You might see this little 3D energy drink here, banging, great flavour. I am a sucker for something great flavour. But that's just wrapped up. That's the story so far, and it only continues. So if you do enjoy this content, if you watch this far, please toss a sub, hit that like button and comment what you'd like to see. And if you do have any questions, shoot them in the comments, of course. And if you are interested in getting coached by myself, there should be a link in my YouTube bio or in the description of this video. I think there might be one. Click that link, get the contact form filled in, and I will be in touch. Well, peace out.